Y'all excited? I'm excited. Gonna play some Stationeers. I'm Kay. And today is all about the furnace. So I've deconstructed it. I've placed it back over here. I've made a bunch of pumps, pipe. I need to grab that other valve. As well as a pressure regulator. Tank connector, and as you can see, a portable tank. Now, I do not remember which direction the portable tank or the tank connector has to back up there in order for the valve to face me. Okay, opposite way. All right. So, hey, come back here. So since our power situation is taken care of, as you can see, sun's just now rising. So even when I'm smelting, now granted, if I'm smelting gold, it probably won't work. But I printed all that stuff up at nighttime and a little during the day. And yeah, even during the day, it stayed, you know, 2 full batteries. And at nighttime, all you can see is it barely went down a little bit. I made a couple extra lockers, put one inside there. I've gone ahead and made the chemistry station, reagent mixer, and the microwave. So they're all in there, ready to go. I think I got the furniture. Yeah, I got the furniture in my inventory, so I just need to find some place to place those down. So yeah, everything seems to be working the way it's supposed to. So I built some more steel frames. So we're just going to go ahead and we need a volume pump to pump inside the machine. And we're going to want this to be... Okay, so I like using volume pumps to go inside the machine. I learned that using a pressure regulator works great, but it takes forever. Whereas if you just go ahead and use a volume pump, and then you turn it all the way down to like maybe 2 liters a second or 2 liters a tick, it only raises the pressure in there maybe 20 kilopascals a second. So it's really nice. So you can easily, just turn it on. It raises. After about 10 seconds, you turn it off and you're at 150. So that's a little more than, yeah, so that's about 20 kilopascals a second. Whereas the volume pump, you turn it on, you can walk away. 5 minutes later, it's still not at the pressure you want, especially when it comes to some of the more finicky alloys. So what I'm doing is we need to fill this tank. So we need to have some sort of bypass system, which I'm doing right now. And this bypass system is going to be hooked up to the output. Now, this is pretty much always going to be turned off, but we want that if we empty this out, we want to be able to open that up so we can throw some oxide and volatiles in there. Mainly to pressurize that. Oh, I already connected that. Perfect. That's facing me and everything. Alright. So we want another volume pump to basically output all of this. And that volume pump's going to be just hooked directly to a passive vent. Nothing spectacular. Now, the pressure regulator, the reason we have the pressure regulator, and this was supposed to be a junction, not a T, is I'm also going to go ahead and get ready to hook up the... we're going to go ahead and get ready to hook up the, whatchamacallit, the gas generator. Ooh. I just realized that volume pump's facing the wrong direction. Well, it's facing the right direction, but the power input's facing the wrong direction. I'm not going to be able to keep my pipe valve there. What I can do is move it. Alright, so we got our output at the top. Oh, no battery. So yeah, so let's move that in one more space. Dang it. Couldn't make the jump. So let's move that in one more space, and what we'll do is... I really like having large batteries in my drill. Makes life so much simpler, but we're not to the point where I can waste steel to make large batteries. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's the input. We'll put the input there. And as for the output, how about we do this? We can put the valve right there. Oh, there's passive vent's been in my inventory the entire time. I could actually use a active vent. In fact, I'm going to. That way I don't have to use this volume pump at all. Alright, so I'm going to use an active vent there. So that means a wire has to be right there. I need a wire here. And it may look ugly, but we'll throw... Well, we need to get wire. Oh, I thought I... I just realized I didn't need to bring it this far forward. Alright, so we got the active vent.
Hanger. Caution.
Furnace, we got our valve to pressurize that. Although we should probably have a... I could do a volume pump to suck everything out. Because when I open that, it's actually going to pressure that. Yeah, so I got to have a volume pump there. So this won't look the prettiest, but it should still work. Alright, and let's power everything. Alright, so our furnace is set up, ready to go. So we just need to pressurize that portable tank. And we can make all the NVAR and solder and everything else that you want. Alright, let's throw all that there. Alright. Okay, so we turn that off. This shouldn't have anything in it. Zero pressure. Alright, excellent. Alright, so we just need to grab 2 things of oxite. I'm sure I can find some oxide around here somewhere. Alright. I may have put too much volatiles and oxide in this furnace to pressurize this. But, maybe not. We'll find out. 6 stacks of volatiles, 3 stacks of oxide. So we'll turn on this volume pump back here, and that should start pressurizing the tank.
I think that was okay. It was only, the pressure was below 20,000, and that was 1,000 litres capacity. This is 6,000 litres, so the pressure in this is going to be even lower.
I never remember any of that.
I can't forget it.
So I do have everything set up for the gas generator. I just need to run wiring, which I need to move all the batteries all over again in order to run heavy watt wire over there. Don't know if we're going to run it because this solar panel setup is plenty enough. Oh, and your character is pink.
I just noticed. I was just about to grab my old space suit, but then I remember.
I did just recycle. I built a recycler and a centrifuge because Waz died. And it won't let you kick... as soon as they die, it won't let you kick their character anymore.
Well, yeah, because they're not an active player, they're an item.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Just playing me a skeleton?
No, the skeleton actually went away really quick. Now, granted, we've had the bugs where we restarted and the skeleton came back, but he was right here. But yeah, I've recycled everything. I kept the batteries, of course. I kept his tablet. I didn't keep any of his cards. I kept his oxygen tank and his fuel canister. Alright, well, is this empty yet? Yep, this is empty.
The tank's still actually going up. It's gone up to about 15k. How has it gone up? Have they really increased the chamber size on the furnace?
I mean, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 pipes. How much does each pipe hold?
100 liters.
So that's only... Yeah, because that's got a higher pressure than what's in a tank. That's a higher pressure than what was in the furnace.
Yeah, when I first saw the furnace, it said 14 something. Did you turn on the pump before that?
No. Yeah, when I looked at the furnace, it said it was just over 15. That's weird.
Oh, the temperature might have changed.
Oh, that is true. Because they would have been frozen. What is it at now?
It's at 0 degrees C.
So, yeah, temperature changed. It went from minus 60. Now, why is it at 0? Why isn't it... Is that just because it's the output of the furnace?
Hunger critical.
Possibly because the gases were compressed. Because if you do compress the gases, the increase in heat, 64% hydrogen, 33% oxygen.
All right, well, furnace is set up for you. I've already programmed the volume pump to 10. Oh, I thought I've programmed it.
It might be difficult to make Invar with that mix because of the low amount of hydrogen, but we should be able to make everything else.
Well, I've got some more hydrogen and oxide in here. So if you wanted to just, pressurize it and then throw in one volatile or whatever.
Could try that.
And then I'm using a active vent to depressurize it. But everything seems to be working. Well, I've got to eat before I die. I'm at 7%. We've got about 80 potatoes. So we've got plenty of food for a while. And believe it or not, me and Waz did not use up all the cereal bars. There's still like 3 left.
Hunger caution.
Harvest the potatoes. What just happened? It like deleted them. That's weird. It didn't give me any. Yeah, it didn't give me.
It's the same in the little chests. Stacks of 20 road floors turn into stacks of 1.
Yeah, I noticed.
Good job, we don't actually need the flares or anything.
Yeah, I haven't really figured out, minus if you're in a tunnel and you want to mark where you were, like how to get out. I don't really see a purpose for it. All right, we've got microwaves and everything inside here too. So we can start making cereal bars if we want. All right. So the furnace is set up. We just need to run heavy watt wire to the batteries from the gas generator. We've got our fabricator, whole bunch of gold. We need iron. That's probably something that we really need. But other than that, I think we're. I mean, we have some steel left. I think there's like 200 steel left. There's 180 in the auto lathe, and I think there might be a stack of 90 in the locker. So we're actually ready to start building our large base, or at least start outlining it and planning it. Not exactly sure how big we want to go this time. Our last one was what, 15,000, or just shy of 15,000?
Something like that. See where I am?
Yeah.
I can see uranium, copper, coal. I think that's ice down there.
I don't see
There's
nothing.
iron there.
That is
You stood on it.
That is a graphical glitch for you. Whoa!
No, it's not. I just fell through it, and my suit is fucked, and I am gone. But I'm not gonna be pink anymore.
All right. Until next time, have fun.